Okay guys, hi, it's Esauce357. This is how to reload part 2 for pretty much for newbies, since I'm one too. But yeah, so just trying to help you guys out here. So what I do now usually is I put primers in all of my shell casings. I'm just using the Winchester large primers. I really don't have a particular brand that I really use mostly. I really don't care. Uh, they all seem to work for me. Some of you more experienced reloading guys have been doing it for a longer time. Probably have specific brands that you kind of like lean more to as far as reliability and so on and so forth. But these Winchester primers have worked pretty good for me. So there you go. So I have a very basic primer inserter thing. I forget what it's called. It's a hand primer, and so if you just pump this little lever and it shoots it up in there, you can kind of see maybe that piece moving right there. Hold on. See how that comes out? Yeah. So you put the primers in the dish. I usually start with 10 primers, which I'm going to anyway because I'm reloading 10 casings today. And so what I do, just to kind of keep them all there, I kind of just flip it over. See, only one got away. Alright. So basically what you want to do with primers, you want to have them sunny side up. So see how it's red right there? That's the part that should be facing up on your dish. Then obviously, if you know anything about guns, this little silver part should be the part you should see on your shell casing when you're done. And that's the part the firing pin is going to strike. So you put them all in the tray, put a little cover on mine. There's tons of different ways to put in your primers. This is the way I'm doing it. Yeah. Okay, lock it in. Okay. Really easy. All you do is take your shell casing and you slide it into the holder right there. Make sure your primers are in the slot, and you simply punch in and release. And there you go. There is your primer. You want to use the full, you want to squeeze it all the way to make sure the primer's in there. You don't want it sticking out too far, otherwise it could fall out or just not go off because it won't be touching the powder. Oops, there we go. Okay, excellent. There we go, there's another one. So we're going to go ahead and do these. We're going to put the ones that we've finished on this side of the tray, that we don't double up on accident and have a primer go off. Okay, just squeeze it really good. Put it in there. Now when you're doing this, you want to check pretty much every single one just to make sure everything is perfect. It absolutely has to be perfect. It's not going in there. There we go. Alright. Okay, so we're all set with that. We got 10 shell casings that got primers that have been sized. Now what I do is I usually flare the casings. What that basically means is you kind of like open up the casings a little bit, and what that allows you to see bullets easier. You kind of almost have to do it. I don't know any way it doesn't. You have to do it in order to seat your bullet. What I use is this very simple little tool here. Not sure what it's called. Sorry, but I'm not all up to date on the reloading lingo. But see that? It's just a little, you know, like circle end there, and there's this part that kind of trims the casings. I believe that's what this is for. So this part, pretty easy. Simply take your shell casing, you stick this in there, and give it a couple quick turns. And you'll be able to see it. You might not be able to see it on here, but the shell casing's kind of, you can see the flakes maybe a little bit. And it looks a little bit shinier when you do this. And then you kind of take it with the case trimming part and do that. I'm not sure what it's called. I don't even know if it trims the cases, but that's, I just do it because it's on the other end. Seems to work. Alright. Do that. See, there's something. When you're going fast, case comes and hits you in the finger. I'm only doing 10 today. Usually when I reload, I try to keep it to like a, you know, a small amount of rounds, especially for a rifle like this. You know, you want everything to be precise. If you're loading 9mm or 45, you can go a little bit faster, get something that's a little bit more efficient, you know, production-wise, because you're going to be shooting a lot more of those rounds. I might go to the range and shoot just these 10 rounds and be there for an hour and a half recording the data. So for rifles, I kind of keep it small scale. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and end that for part 2. Part 3, I'll show you, you know, what to do next. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy. If you haven't seen part 1, go do that. It's pretty vital. Okay, thanks guys. Bye.